Oh my god, I had a heart attack. Shadow right here. Yeah, that gave me a heart attack. I wondered what it was, but it's just me. It's just me, hun. I'm having a shit ton of camera issues right now. Oh, sorry, Dowls. Such a weird angle. Why is it being so weird? Yes, paranormal family and fellow witches, hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. We've got another box to open. I'm sorry about the weird angle, and we are actually in my workspace because I bought this from a seller on eBay, and it was very brief. On further contact with the seller, they literally just wanted to get rid of it, so I thought it would be best to come and do it in a safe space where there's protection and things all around it. As I say, I'm going to get on and I'm just going to unbox it. Yeah. So obviously, as you can see in the description, it just said strong entity attached, but I want to know why they wanted to get rid of it. They were very vague, so I don't know. So let me just take it out of the box. The name that was given with the doll, I'm just watching that EMF. The name that was given with the doll was Dahlia, I think. Dahlia? Okay, Dahlia. 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 Guys. Dahlia? No? So that's interesting anyway. So here we have Dahlia. Said nothing about ever being worked with. It said nothing about any kind of psychic medium that's kind of worked with her or anything like that. It was literally just, this is Dahlia. She's got a very strong presence. I think the gist of the conversation was it was just too much responsibility for them to have in their house, and I feel like things like this are safe with me because I work with different energies every day for a living. I want to kind of put her where you can kind of see her too. Right, let's just kick it off with a little bit of divination. I really want to kind of open a space for you to come through. I've got anxiety. This is normally to symbolise... I'll get you. And we've got some lovely cards next. We've got the Devil and we've got Death. So that doesn't mean what you think it means, so don't panic. So the Devil just means temptation, and Death just basically means that a situation or
What's your name?
A situation or a relationship has died, or maybe a job or something in your life. It's not a person necessarily, and it's not that you're gonna die or anybody that you love's gonna die. My name is Ria Dahlia, and I'd really like your real name if it's not Dahlia. As I'm just doing like the divination and everything, I actually feel quite lightheaded, so I'm wondering if that's normally my symbol for like somebody with mental health. So I'm just wondering if that has any relevance to you, Dahlia. Can you speak to me through the necrophonic, Dahlia? Here. How did you die, Dahlia? Are you a nice spirit, Dahlia? Uh-oh. Do you not like that question? Shh. Do you not like that question, Dahlia? No. Why don't you like that question? This is so quiet. A pillow. A pillow. I heard a pillow. Dahlia, I heard a pillow. Is that have any relevance to you? Hush. I definitely heard pillow. Pillow. Definitely heard pillow. And when it said pillow, my heart sank a little bit. So I've got a gut feeling that that's relevant to Dahlia's story. How old are you, Dahlia? Could you give me more of an indication?
So much heartache.
So much heartache. Is there more than one of you in this vessel? Because it definitely feels like that. It feels like there's a good 3 or 4 different energies coming through. And right now this room feels very, very busy.
The child wants help.
The child wants
I
help.
made that sound.
The child wants help and I made that sound. Okay. What kind of help does the child want? Does the child want me to help them cross over? Are they stuck? Is there a child in there with you? How many of you are in this vessel or attached to this vessel? It's on the tip of my tongue to ask a certain question because I've just got this very big kind of overwhelming feeling that I think obviously there is a couple of energies coming through, but I think Dahlia is the younger energy. Hospital. Okay, interesting. I think Dahlia is the younger energy, and I think there are a couple of energies attached to this, and I think that death had something to do with a pillow. I 100% think that, because as soon as it said pillow, my heart just sank. So if we could get that confirmed, so I'm not just making this up, that would be amazing. Effort. Do you like the effort that I'm going to piece your story together? It would be lovely if you could confirm that for us. Am I right? And hospital. Did somebody go to the hospital? I had my symbol for mental health. Did somebody go to a mental hospital? Protection. So were you not protected when you were supposed to be? And you are in a very protected space. You're right, if that's what you mean. How many spirits are in this vessel? I thought there's a good... What the hell is that? I feel like... Did I just say 2? 3? 4? So is there 4 energies attached to this vessel? Help? I heard a child's voice then. Help? Again, a child's... Again. Can you please tell me, is there 4 energies attached to this vessel? A very deep voice then said, not cool, think. Why am I being shown a woman going to a mental hospital? Is there more? Is there, so if there's a child energy, is the other two males? Yeah. I think there's a good 3 or 4 of you. One's definitely a child. Can I speak to the child, please? Hunter! Hunter, is that your name? Hunter? Hunter, can you come forward, please? Back off. I've got a really bad stomach ache. I know some of you don't like to, because you can't physically see it, but I have got a very bad stomach ache. Would you like to leave the vessel?
There shouting out.
They're shouting out. Oh my god. They're shouting out. Are they shouting at you? Yes. Bloody hell. Feel it. This is the feeling of emotional drainage, and this is also obviously, as it says in the picture, being stabbed in the back. I think there's a whole domestic going on here, like I really do. I think there's a very strong male energy that's that can affect you. Obviously, my stomach ache and stuff like that. Would you like me to move you on?
It's nice to talk again.
It's nice. It's very nice to talk to you too. It's nice to talk again. Can you tell me what's going on here? Because there's a lot going on here, and I'm being shown bits and pieces of it, but nothing's quite making sense. I've got a woman going into a mental hospital, two very strong male energies. Are the male energies human?
Drain.
Drain. Drain, yes. Okay. That's your intention, isn't it? But I'm not going to stop until I want to know what Hunter wants. Because if he doesn't want to be a part of the vessel anymore, then I'm going to move him on.
We're lost here.
You're lost here. Okay. Let me help you move on. Let me help you move on if you're lost.
Leave this place.
You want to leave this place. Okay. So that is leave this place. Let me open the door for you, Hunter, so you can cross over. I won't, shut up. I'm going to help him. Hunter, as soon as we get done here, I'm going to move you on. I'm gonna run another EMF quickly. Hunter, as soon as we get done, would you like me to move you on? Because that's what I'm getting from you. Don't. I heard don't. Oh my god, I do not feel good. I do not feel good at all. I know it's nothing over here making it kind of flick. So why did we have all that crazy EMF reading just now? Because my phone was on the other side of the table. It's in exactly the same place now and it isn't going off.
Control.
Control? Are you being controlled? Are you and the other, I think, obviously I've spoken, there's two male energies coming through for me and a younger energy. I think the very strong energy, I think that's what's affecting me, obviously. But the other two, obviously I'm going to move Hunter out of the... Look below. You're not going to stick your head out from under my chair, are you?
We're delighted you're here.
You're delighted I'm here. Well, I bet you are, because you're parasitic, aren't you? You're a parasitic energy. And Hunter, I'm not surprised you're delighted I'm here, because I'm going to help you, sweetheart, okay? How do you feel about that? I'm going to move Hunter away from you. How do you feel about that? Escape. Have you tried to escape? The stronger energy that's in control, can you come forward, please? Yes, okay. I heard demon then. If you are a demon, there's a whole world of knowledge that I have on that subject, so you actually come to the best place. If you say you are a more malevolent energy, maybe on the demonic side, which I don't know if I'm convinced, and you're very powerful, can you physically do something? Sometimes when you're doing this kind of thing, spirits do just like to kind of all demon, devil and all the rest of it, but you should always take it with a pinch of salt, because unless you have a lot of things surrounding why you think that, then I would just take it with a pinch of salt, because there is other things out there other than demons. Like, obviously you can see the sigil behind me. I work with demons every day. That's King Paimon. So before we get carried away with that, let's just establish that there's other things out there other than demons. There's like a parasitic energy that I feel like this has, because a parasitic energy will ultimately feed off of its like surrounding. And I'm not talking about an incubus or a succubus or anything like that. Let's not get carried away. I'm literally just saying that there are energies around that are feeders. They feed off of people. That's how they stay strong. I don't think you're as powerful as a demon. I think you're a parasite. My head. Yeah. My head. So there's definitely something to do with mental health here, 100%. Like 1,000% something to do with mental health, because I feel like at the back of my head, right like above my neck, if that hurts, that's my sign for like instant death. But if the top of my head hurts here, I get shown things related, or I have not visions, but like I get like pictures and movie images in my head of like mental health and mental health vicinities and things like that. So I think it's the child's mother who had the mental health, and then she was taken into the hospital like the spirit talker said, and I think she did something. I think she unalived her child. That's what I think. Can you just confirm what I'm saying is true, please?
Heavy.
Heavy. It is a very heavy energy. Heavy. It is an extremely heavy energy.
Didn't want to die.
You didn't want to die. I know. I totally understand at such a young age. I'm not surprised. Okay. I actually feel I'm fine, I'm okay, because I know as soon as the session's closed.
I missed my family.
You miss your family. Is this Hunter I'm talking? Hunter? Something definitely there, because that's been flashing quite a lot. You miss your family. I could only imagine how that feels. But but I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but you have passed on. Would you... I'm either seeing things or it's just my light, because I thought I saw a shadow. I'm gonna help you move on, Hunter, because I'm really strongly feeling from what I'm getting. I could only imagine how difficult it is to communicate, like, from where you are, and I'm so sorry about that, but what I'm really getting is that you want to move on. So I'm gonna do my very, very best to help you move on. I saw that flicker then out of the corner of my eye. I think we're good. I think we're gonna help him. I'm gonna do a moving on ceremony. I'm gonna do a moving on ceremony for Hunter. This doll has an attachment of an extremely strong parasitic energy. I did hear on the speaker box just now, demon. Okay.
I've been following you.
You've been following me. Interesting. I've only been in one spot, which is here, unless you've been following me around the house for the couple of days that you've been here.
It's difficult.
It is difficult. I get it. I totally understand. That's wrong, actually, because I don't understand. I don't know what it's like to be on the other side and trying to communicate to a total stranger that you do not know.
What's your name?
My name is Rhea, Hunter, and I want to help you. So obviously this doll, she does have a very strong energy attached to her. I think on those grounds I will either perform a detachment or a binding. If you guys ever want to see anything like that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I really would like to start bringing in more of my kind of my other side that I do tend to keep. I tend to keep it away from YouTube a little bit, because
They do rituals.
They do rituals, yeah, we do. Because I just feel like it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I feel like at the same time I understand that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do want to be open and honest about who I am and what I do. A group. They do rituals. A group. That's interesting, because I'm solitary. I don't work in a group, in a coven, and we don't sacrifice like innocent animals and none of that crap. That's very much what you see on the TV. Yeah, guys, I'm really thinking about bringing more of the craft into it as well. But I think for this video and for what we've gotten this evening, I think Hunter wants to move on. He wants to leave. That's fine. There is another energy within this doll. I think there's quite a few. So I'm gonna continue to work with this vessel and just see. I don't really know what to call it at the moment, as in a name. I mean, the name she come with was Dahlia, but that's not fitting anymore given what we know now. I really am seeing a woman going into a mental hospital because I think she did something really bad, and that caused the child to take his departure into the spirit world. So, you know, guys, as much as I would... Did you see that? I saw that. So, is it because I'm talking about it? Oh, my camera went out of focus then as well. Was that you making my camera go... Okay. So the woman going into the mental hospital, was that your mum? Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. And then that's why protection come through, I'm guessing? Do you feel like... that could mean so many things in this, right now in this situation, that could mean so many things.
They will harm you.
They will harm you. So are you telling me to keep my protection? Yeah, absolutely. I think as I was saying, the energy attached to this is making me feel sick, it's making me feel hot, I've got a pounding headache and all sorts, but I'm very used to that because obviously I do this kind of thing all the time. So I think what we've got this evening was very interesting. I think, again, it's just another project for me to work with and to get to know. And then once you get past like the project side of it, there's a whole nother, you know, there's actually spirits attached to this vessel, so you get to know them as well. I just think all in all it's been quite interesting, but I am very confident that I can either perform a detachment or a binding. So guys, yes, I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you do ever want to see any of my like detachment rituals or my binding, or if you've got any questions about witchcraft or spells or how I work with my deities, obviously I work with infernos, which is ultimately demons, and there's a lot of education and insight that I can give around that as well, because it's not about worshipping the devil, and it's not about you know, sacrificing animals and being kind of chaotic and like evil, running around being evil. It's not about that at all. So yes, fire away if you have any questions. So I'm going to close the session now, and I've really enjoyed it communicating with all of you, and I hope we can do it again soon. I think I'll open another session tomorrow and we can see where we go with that. Okay, so Hunter, I'm going to do that right now. We're gonna get you to where you want to be, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Take care.